We're so happy to see you. Oh, we're so happy to see you. Oh, look at you, so handsome. It splashed my computer. My computer immediately shut off. I've literally been in Mexico for the last 5 days. And the first thing when we get home, he's like, I want to go get a burrito. We got our Chipotle.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night beneath the mistletoe. It's cold outside.
Hey, buddy. Hi, we're home. Hey, hey, come in here. Get inside. Did you check the house? Thank you. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We're so happy to see you. Oh, we're so happy to see you. We're so sorry. Hi, you stinky. I missed you. You're so stinky. I can smell you. Oh, what are you doing? I know, honey.
I missed you so much. I know I missed you so much. I missed you so much. I did. Oh, such a good.
You made the house of stinkies. I know. Are you trying to figure out where we were? Oh, fuck. Come here. Come here, you. Come here, you. Oh, the butt scratches. Oh, the butt scratches. Oh, I know. All the butt scratches for you. All the butt scratches for you. All the butt scratches. Okay, go get that. Go get that. Go get that. Alright, guys. So we are home now. Just got home to a puppy who is very excited to see us. But it's been like a long travel day and we're tired, so fine. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Just wanted to capture that little moment coming home to Spartacus. Yes, you. Yes, you, sir. Hello, you guys. I have to say, it was so good to wake up in my own bed today. Don't get me wrong. I loved our room at the resort. Like, we did not want to leave, but it was very nice to wake up in my own bed this morning and have Spartacus, you know, sleeping at the end of the bed. We've missed him so much, but we're just taking it very mellow today. Obviously, both of us are very exhausted. We don't want to leave the house. I'm actually craving chicken noodle soup, and luckily I found a few cans that we had. I think we stocked up on them when, you know, COVID and everything first hit. We just like stocked up on a few cans and like frozen stuff. So, oh, I think I also have some leftover chicken nuggets and tots. That sounds like a delicious lunch because it's so cold here. And it's not just that, like, we've adjusted to Cancun weather and now it feels colder here. No, it's like legitimately really cold. We were both freezing last night. I had on so many layers. I usually only sleep in like an oversized t-shirt, and I had on this thermal. I have on a pair of really thick sweatpants, and then I had 3 blankets layered on top of me. It's so cold. We put a sweater on Spartacus this morning because he was cold. So yeah, it's definitely a very dramatic change of pace weather-wise right now. But I've just been editing this morning, catching up on stuff. I had to re-edit yesterday's Vlogmas. It's like fully edited on my computer, but I was so sad at the time. I just didn't want to talk about it while I was in Cancun. But there was one point where I was watching Vlogmas on my computer while I was in our balcony jacuzzi, and I had the computer set like 4 or 5 feet away from the jacuzzi because I was so scared of like water damage or anything. And when I turned on the jets, one of them went rogue and splashed like clear across the balcony. It splashed my computer. My computer immediately shut off and I was freaking out. So that's why Sunday's video was late, because I couldn't edit it until I got home and could like upload the footage to my other computer. Luckily, my work computer is a Mac, so I can temporarily use that for a couple of days to keep Vlogmas going. But yeah, I was freaking out so much. I was like Googling what to do, so I had it up in the tent position, and I left it in the tent position for 48 hours. If you don't know what it is, it's just you open your laptop a little bit and then you leave it like this way so that, you know, it's like a little tent. And I left it like that for the rest of the trip, so I think that was like 3 or 4 days. And when I went to go pack up my laptop, it had actually turned back on. Like, I flipped it over to like close the lid and I saw the light on and it was turned on. But I had already contacted like a Mac repair person. I'm not going to Apple Care. I've heard so many horror stories, and I've also heard rumors that if it's water damage, they don't do anything. So I contacted like this Mac repair specialist that's like local to me. He said, you know, just don't touch it, bring it in and he'll take a look. I had told him I was leaving it up in the tent position, that I was going to check if it would work afterwards, and he's like, no, don't even check, just bring it in, because it can do more damage if you're trying to turn it on and there really is something wrong inside. So my main concern was that my laptop was toast and I would have to get a new laptop, but seeing the fact that it turned on by itself made me feel so much better. But I turned off immediately, relieved that it turned on, but I turned off immediately because I will listen to the Mac expert. And then I packed it, and tomorrow afternoon I'm gonna go bring my MacBook to him. But yeah, my biggest fear that my MacBook needs to be 100% replaced is no longer a fear, because it did turn on its own. Best case scenario, I pay just a couple bucks for him to run diagnostics and let me know that there's nothing wrong. Worst case scenario, he needs to replace some expensive parts, but I don't need to replace the whole laptop. But I'm hoping that it turns out that, you know, it dried out fine and the MacBook's fine, or it just needs like a small replacement. Luckily, I did have the keyboard cover on it. So put a keyboard cover on your Mac. I think that that's part of what saved it, because it was the touchpad that got wet. So if anything, I'm hoping the absolute worst case, knock on wood, is that he'd need to replace something on the touchpad, but that like the keyboard and the logic board and everything else is fine. But anyways, yeah, so that happened in Cancun, and so because of that, I've just been busy all morning. I mean, I slept in for as long as I wanted to sleep in because we are both exhausted. But this morning I've just been working on editing to try to catch myself back up. I mean, one blessing in disguise from that happening is that I did not work at all for 3 days on the trip, and it was really nice. Although editing does relax me, so there were times at night where I was like, I really want to edit just because like I like to do it. But it did force me to actually take a full break because I knew I couldn't do anything till I got home anyways. Luckily, my work computer is a MacBook, so I knew that I would be able to work on stuff as soon as I got home, which I did. Like, we got home, I greeted Spartacus, and I just started working on that Cancun outfits video for you guys. But anyways, I am pretty much caught up. I'm almost done with the vlog that you guys saw yesterday, which actually is stressing me out too because now I'm caught up to the point where you guys are seeing everything just like a day or two after it happens. Before Cancun, I was like a week early, so everything was really relaxed. And now I'm more caught up to a traditional Vlogmas schedule. So I'm like, crap, I gotta get everything turned and burned now. Luckily too, I was smart and I saved all of my intro and outro elements and everything to my external hard drive. So I have everything that I need to be able to put the videos together. And also my work MacBook was actually what I was using for like the first 2 years that I've been on YouTube. I didn't start using my personal one until I bought it, what was that, in like February or something? So the iMovie library on my work computer still has everything I need. It just didn't have the Vlogmas intro, but I had that uploaded to Google Drive because I wanted to download it to my phone to share on Instagram for Vlogmas Day 1. So luckily I have that intro. So yeah, I'm very lucky that I like to save things in multiple places and I can just basically keep working on Vlogmas for you guys without skipping a beat. The only thing I don't have is my vlog intro because, you know, I update it every few months. So I don't have the latest one, but I should have my MacBook fixed in the next 2 to 3 days or told that nothing's wrong with it and I can keep using it. So I'll be able to have that vlog intro by the time I need to put up the Cancun vlog, which by the way is going to go up the Friday after you guys are seeing this. So it should be just like a couple of days from now, I think. But yeah, anyways, I'm hungry. I want chicken noodle soup. So we're going to go downstairs and make me some lunch. Taking this one back here to the park because he's been a good boy and he deserves to. Also, we've been so tired that we haven't really been doing anything, so figured we'd let him get some energy out and stuff, especially since he's just, you know, been staying at home for the last 4 or 5 days. I mean, I think he's been going on really good walks, but still, for the most part, he's been alone and just chilling at home.
What are the odds?
You guys, we just got back from Mexico, right? And Trevor just asked me, he's like, do you want to go get Chipotle on our way back? I haven't had a burrito in forever. I was like, we just came back from Mexico.
I don't think they can understand what you're saying.
Yes, they can.
None of the places had a burrito.
We had tacos, though.
They had tacos, which was good. Nobody had a burrito. I was kind of dumbfounded.
So literally,
like, how do you not have a burrito in Mexico? Like, I feel like it's illegal.
I literally have been in Mexico for the last 5 days, and the first thing when we get home, he's like, I want to go get a burrito.
Well, are burritos, like, not Mexican? Like, I'm asking for a friend. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, now I'm like wondering, is it just something that Americans think?
I think just the resort didn't have it, and we only went to the resort. We never left the resort because also, you know, there was like a lot of stuff.
Why would you?
Yeah, I mean, first off, that resort has everything except for burritos. Well, there was one Mexican restaurant on the resort.
And we couldn't get to it the time we wanted to go.
No, it wasn't that. It was that we were so wrapped up in the activities for the first couple of days that we really only had 2 days to eat there, and we just couldn't work it into the schedule because we wanted to do.
I know, but when we went there, it
teppanyaki.
wasn't available.
Yeah, so like that's the thing with the resorts. It's hard if you're only there a couple of days to hit up all the restaurants because only 2 or 3 of the restaurants are open for lunch. All the rest are only open for dinner. So unless you're there enough nights to hit every single restaurant for dinner,
Yeah, we gotta leave it on.
like, you're not gonna get a chance to eat at all of them. So I'm sure that there's a burrito at the Mexican one. We just
Didn't get to have the
yeah, we just didn't get together. So Trevor wants a burrito now that we're back from Mexico. Also, it's freaking freezing. I'm so cold. We had to put the sweater on. I think I told you guys, yeah. It's cold. Why? We're at one of the smaller parks right now, and we're just gonna walk him through the neighborhood over here because there's a couple over here. They have their dog off leash. They're like playing with him, like, you know, doing fetch and stuff, which is totally fine, but just because we don't know if their dog has good recall, we just left the muzzle on Spark, and we're just gonna walk him around until they're done, and then he can run around. Basically, this park is like a grass patch, but a big grass patch. We got our Chipotle. There's some chippies in here for you, don't worry. Got my burrito bowl, and we're about to watch The Fat Man on Peacock.